Hey you, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So to answer the most important question first, why would you watch this video? If you're struggling with problem solving, then this is one technique that I use to solve problems, or as I like to call them, challenges in business. Whether that's in our business, whether that's working with a client. It's a very simple technique, really. What happens first, or what needs to happen first? That's the question I ask myself. So let's pretend, let's role play. Let's say a client came to us. This is the initial conversation where we dive into their challenges. And they might say, Miha, we don't have as much sales, or we don't have as consistent sales as we would want to. Okay, let's figure it out. My first question would be, how many sales conversations or sales meetings, in person, online, whatever your sales process is, how many conversations do you have in a month? So that's my first question. Sales conversations per month. And if they say we had 20 conversations, then my question would be, what was the percentage of the clients that you got? So out of 20 calls, how many clients did you get? What was the conversion rate? And if they say something like out of 20 conversations, we got just one client, then that tells me two things. So the first thing is that they have a good number of sales conversations per month. I mean, depending on what they do, what business they're in, but that sounds like a good number for, let's say, a B2B business. That sounds like a good number. So obviously, something in their marketing is working well enough that it's bringing enough leads. Now, I would then ask, is that on average per month, or are there ups and downs? So then we can, dive into the consistency. So that is, what happens first? First happens some sort of marketing, some sort of know, like, trust journey. Because marketing builds trust, and then once the trust is established, then sales start. And so questions that would happen here is, are we building enough trust? Let's look at the client journey that they go through. Are they very cold leads, or do we warm them up enough? Because when you have very cold leads, so somebody saw your ad today, books a call with you for tomorrow, that's a very cold lead. And of course, your conversion rate will drop. The second thing that we can look into is how our salespeople, or whoever is doing the sales, are doing those calls. What structure are they using? Are they really understanding the client's needs? Are they clear on what problems do you guys solve? Do you sell whatever you do, or do you sell the outcome? So as you can see, quite a lot of things pop into my head when I ask myself, what should happen first? Now, a different scenario would be a client comes along and they say, in the last few months, we barely had any sales calls. Bam, 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 alarm call. So what tells me this? That there is some form of lead generation missing. And, lead generation doesn't have to be paid ads. Lead generation can be organic stuff that you do online. Lead generation could be going to meetups, networking events, and so on. But what needs to happen first? Well, we first need to have leads coming in. And then as we go through different marketing. So do they do something for no? Do they do something for like? Do they do something for trust? Are they all over the place? Are they focused? And that would then lead me to product market fit. I know, very soon, I'm sure there will be comments. Miha, is product market fit your favorite word in the world? No, it's not. But the thing is that everything starts there. So going back to product market fit, and you can go check out the other video where I was explaining the whole product market fit, but what I mentioned there is when it comes to your ideal client, avatar, persona, whatever you want to call it, you want to know who they are, where they are, and what language they're speaking. I really don't like that term. I need to figure out a better way of explaining it. Like, how do they say, how do they speak about their challenges, their desires? Do they have any specific vocabulary that is, niche specific or something like that they're using so that your content can really resonate with them? So yeah, if marketing is not performing, so we might get wrong leads or no leads. If that happens, back to the product market fit, and let's figure out, because maybe our content is good, but we post it on the wrong social media platform. Maybe we are doing everything on the right social media platform, but we are not really resonating with our content with our ideal client avatar. And so that's how I start unraveling things and thinking, like, what needs to happen first? This or this or this? Okay, let's go there. Like, how does this look? What do you do for this? Okay, something's wrong here. Let's go one level deeper. What needs to happen first? Oh, either this or this, and so on. And basically, I always reverse engineer a problem or a challenge by asking myself, what needs to happen first? That's the way I approach a lot of problem solving when it comes to businesses. I mean, I could go on and on and on and give you more examples, but I don't know. If you want to hear more examples, and I can, share real life examples, I just, wouldn't mention who the client was, but I can give you an intro to what they do, what challenges they faced. So yeah, if something like that would be interesting, let me know in the comments. Just like I asked on previous videos, you don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe. If you want to, feel free to do it. But what I would really appreciate is feedback on this content and questions, topics. What are some things that you are really interested in when it comes to entrepreneurship, so that I can create more content? That's really what would really give me value, so that I can give that value back to you guys. I think that's enough for this video. That should be enough. Take care, and see you in the next one. Bye.